Hey guys, Jan here in the Northview Model Shop with the final update and reveal of the Mercury, the 49 Revell Merc. I know we were planning on doing an up-to-date, day-by-day countdown from cams. Unfortunately, things came up and a motorcycle fell on my lap, which took up a lot of my free time getting it ready for inspection and getting it ready to get registered. So that's another story. And so on and so forth. Anywho, we did plug away at this thing. A lot of late nights, a lot of feed the baby, and then go back to work on this thing until 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and then get up and go to work. And wow, you know, you get burned out quick doing that, but it had to get done. Quickly leading into cams, the day that we would leave, the cams was on a Saturday. We left Friday mid-morning. I worked from Friday about, 8 o'clock in the morning until almost noon when we left. The Merc sat in its own little case for 7 hours, gassing out and drying out for a polish, you know what I mean? The whole way up there, and then final fit and finish of a lot of other stuff, chrome and whatnot. Until about midnight that night. The decal was still a little damp when we put it on the table that morning, but it was fun. It was fun. A little more info, just happened to line up with a good friend, Sean Vincent. He stayed in the hotel, the same hotel we were in, just he was on the floor below us, so we were sharing Sharpies and just some miscellaneous supplies. One of us forgot something, the other one had it, so we were kind of up and down the elevator all night too, just helping each other out, just kind of a motto thing, right? So anyway, guys, let's dive into the Merc here. Testers and enamels. Red metal flake on the bottom, dull ivory I think it was called on the top. So this is my first two-tone paint. Went really well I thought. My tape lines, I used the Tamiya tape, so it worked well. I would never use anything else after this job. That worked perfect. Everything was nice, crisp, no bleed, minimal, barely any wet sanding to blend the two, so did good there. Bare metal foil, separating the two colors. I laid a really thick strip of bare metal foil kind of through here, obviously, and then I took the Tamiya tape and I kind of outlined the width of what I was looking for. Cut, peeled the tape back, leaving the thin strip of bare metal foil. Unfortunately, guys, you can't see in the camera, but right here there's a red spot where the bare metal foil need to be repaired, and some places you might see a bit of a variance. I think maybe on the other side there's a variance in the thickness. At midnight, I didn't have time, nor did I have the steady hand or the cognitive features to keep my eyes open enough to do it. So I'd made my bed at this time, literally and figuratively. I kind of had to roll with that. So that's where we went. Rotating around here. Oh, the wheels are from the Revell 65 Chev step-side pickup. I think they fit really nice. They look really cool there. I think that was a good choice. We went with the Louvered Hood, and I must say, and it's just me, and I think this hood is the best I've ever painted anything. The paint is like miles deep. It looks amazing. I'm impressed with what I was able to get there. But anyway, moving on. The motor is just a stock motor. I just drilled for wires distributor. Nothing special. Not a lot of detailing went into it. It just kind of is what it is. And I'm seeing now, I think I'm missing something. I'm missing the two little chrome things that stick out here and here. I don't think they got installed. Yeah, well, neat. Maybe I should have added them. Anyway, went with the custom kind of mean, growling-looking toothed grill. And I think this bumper here, if I'm not mistaken, this is the stock bumper. Kind of mixed and matched it. I thought it looked good. The hood back down here. Glass. I did the future dip the night before. Put everything in a nice clean container. When I got there, there's a nice hair right there. You can't see on the camera, but I know it's there. Anyway, glass is in. It is what it is. I guess I got to live with that one now. Also, wiper blades aren't chrome. They should at least have a rubber strip on them. So I think before this goes to the next show, I'm gonna pull those off again and put the black stripping in there anyway, just to clean that up. Much the same on this side. The one little mirror looks kind of cool. I mean, that's nice. The glass, this little front glass here, man, is ever a fight, especially when you're tired trying to get that in. So there's a bunch of glue globbies there. Yeah, not proud of it, but is what it is. bare metal foil around the window frames. Well, as you guys see here, open trunk. That went smooth, really nice. I added the, let me get this turned a little bit further. I added in the lip for the trunk to lay on, and then built the interior for the trunk. Really smooth, really easy. That was a fun little day to do that. Everything went good. The trunk is functional. Take a little rod here, opens and closes. The biggest fault, and at this point there was nothing we could do. When I was doing all the painting, I always started on this rear piece. And I think that's where the fault happened here. What you'll see, you can't see on the camera, but you get close enough, you can see the paint is all crackled. Once the clear hit the paint, it just shattered. I have no idea. The only thing I can think of is the first time I'd sprayed it with the airbrush, I had it a little too, it was the first little splat. And I'm thinking it just puked out a bunch of thinner into it, and then I painted over it without knowing it, and it just something in there reacted, caused it to break. So I think the judges picked up on that, and that's why she came on with a silver and not anything better. There's a lot more I could have improved on, but I think that was one of the major downfalls. I'm happy with it. I mean, I could have been better. I think I'm going to go back and strip that piece down, do it again, and have a better result next time. But anyway. With the stock taillights. One other thing is, I don't know if these came with tips. I don't remember seeing them, but there was a last minute silver Sharpie to do those before I set it on the table. Rear glass is super crisp, super clean. The bare metal foil on that, never mind, there's no bare metal foil there. I don't know what I'm talking about. Getting underneath, I don't know if you can see anything on the camera or not, but brake lines from the brake master cylinder to the back, across or in, to both front wheels are there. So that's it, guys. She did a silver, so it's one of my best builds from cams. Last year I had a car that I did a silver with, the 68 Mustang, as you guys remember, and I didn't get to keep that one. That one went to a friend of mine who I did it as a tribute for. So this one gets to stay in my collection. I think the wife kind of is telling me right now that she's considering it to be my best build to date, and something to be proud of. I'm definitely proud of it. I think it's awesome. And you guys, thanks for all the great support you gave over the last couple weeks when I started this build, or the painting side of this build. Support was great. Big shout out to my bud Jesse there. He was dying to see it at Cam's. We met up there. He actually had a vendor table beside mine. He loved it to death. Took a ton of pictures of it. He's been spreading around the internet like crazy, and it's, he's one of my biggest fans too, and I definitely enjoy looking at his work. He does some really cool stuff. Young feller, he's got many years ahead of him, and he's going to be probably one of the best builders around. So it's kind of an honor to see him going now, and I look forward to the next 10, 15 years looking at all the awards this guy's going to win, because he's going to have a pile of them. So anyway, guys, thanks a million. Look for a couple more videos here the next tonight. I'm going to do get a couple lined up just to close the season off. Right now we're 10 days overdue from shutting the shop down, but got to get this cleared up. Everything. Say goodbye to everybody too, right until the fall. So, all right, guys, thanks a million.